Hey, LeGrand Alive, I'm glad you're here with us today. I'm Brent Clapp with LeGrand Alive, owner and operator, and I'm here today with Nature's Pantry, Linda Clayville, and Blake Bars. And hey, thanks so much for taking a few minutes and
thanks for talking to us,
guys.
Brent.
Yeah.
Yes, we appreciate
So, so Linda, you and your husband Dennis were the founders of
Right.
Nature's Pantry. Tell me briefly how you guys got started and when.
We had a nursing home in the 80s, and I kept saying, there's got to be a better way to reach people when they're younger. And I was teaching classes around LeGrand, and people would say, you need to have a store so we can find what you're teaching us to eat and take, so we can find it without having to go out of town. So I was impressed to open a little store, see how it went. It was only 670 or 80 square feet. Tiny little store.
Wow.
And then through the years, we got up to 2,000, 4,000, 6,000, 7,000 square feet.
Wow.
And of course, then you have more employees, you have more overhead. And then I'm getting older. I was in my 30s, now I'm 70. So that's one of the reasons we decided to bring in a younger person, because we aren't going to live forever, and we want Nature's Pantry to continue.
Wow, cool. So now how you expanded the store a couple years ago. How many square feet do you have here now?
3 years ago, we knocked this wall out, and we went from 4,500 to
We're about
7,000.
Okay, all right. Well, cool. And so Blake Bars is your youngest manager that you've ever had.
Right.
Hired, excuse me, right, yeah. So
We
what-
were looking around, and I've known Blake for a number of years, and I had heard that he just got his master's in business, and I thought maybe a young person with a business head might be interested in nutrition also.
Yeah. Well, cool.
So we asked him if he'd be interested. He was working for the Forest Service, if he'd be interested in coming and working for us during the off season and seeing how he liked it. Yeah,
And I
that's how
liked
it
it.
started.
So what has it been like kind of handing over the reins to somebody new? I mean, being
Well-
the founder, and I know you're still very involved.
Yeah.
How has that been?
In the beginning, he really started at the bottom, to learn the business from the bottom up. He was helping us clean shelves, rearrange product, make new shelf tags, and then he got to see kind of how it ran. And then he went back to the Forest Service for part of a year, and then came back and said, yes, I would like to do this, and then started taking on more and more responsibility. Started as assistant manager and then manager. And turning over the reins is hard.
Yeah.
Because we had celebrated our 25th anniversary of having the store about the time I started looking around.
Yeah.
And then Blake, has it been about 4 years now? Almost 4 years, or about 4 years, maybe this fall. And he's learned the whole business and taken us into more electronics than we thought we'd ever be in. And take us into the 21st, second century.
Cool. Well, and Blake, that kind of leads me to my question for you, and that is, what is your strategy or approach to take Nature's Pantry and continue to make it relative, particularly to a younger generation?
Sure, that's a great question. Linda and Dennis started this store with the intention to serve the people of this community and the surrounding communities. And I really think that's been the key to their success, is to focus on serving and helping other people, ministering to their health needs, and being a friend, being a support system for the people that come into. We're a small store. It's very community minded. We're very connected to the community. We sell local products. We know everybody by name. It's got a really at-home community feel here.
Yeah.
And so we care deeply about the community, and that's what Linda has taught me. And that's what we intend to carry forward.
Yeah. Well, cool. And I know you're doing a lot more with social media. I've kind of watched you take that track a little bit. Tell me a little bit about that. And how's that working? And do you feel like you're reaching a younger generation?
Yeah, I think that we are reaching a pretty strong demographic, both young and older, through Facebook and Instagram. I think it's going really well. We seem to have great engagement, and I think particularly the competitions or the free giveaways do really well.
Cool. Now, do you guys? I mean, I like that you're still here, Linda, and you are a huge wealth of knowledge. And you're clearly younger, and that's a benefit. Do you find customers seeking you out depending upon their age? You know, I mean, probably old.
Oh, yes, customers seek me out, but it really is Blake and my goal to train whoever's working in wellness about the wellness products and to be knowledgeable. So that's our what would you say?
Yeah,
That's something we're really working on right now, is to make sure the young people coming along get that knowledge, so they don't just go to one person. And Blake has been establishing systems so that the store can run without Dennis and I. As we're, just turned 70, we want to be able to be gone more, but the systems have to keep the store running. The manager can't be there for every little thing that comes along.
Right.
And so we're trying to educate, and he's got quite a system going, and with a reward, so that people are wanting to learn, wanting to grow in this industry, and then we reward them for taking a class or for going online and learning about something.
Cool.
Yeah, we have an amazing online training program for our team, and then we send folks once a year or occasionally as they arise in-person conferences and learning events. And
So, is there an area that you haven't developed, or if there is a growth direction that you want to go, whether it's retail or in training, or what are you hoping to develop from here that's not quite yet developed?
Well, I think the biggest challenge right now is so many people, especially the younger generation, are ordering online. So to make sure that we have not just good customer service, but good knowledge. You can go online and you can order a product, but if it doesn't work for you, there's nobody to really talk it through. So by educating our employees, hopefully people would choose to come in here, get educated themselves about how to take care of their nutrition or their health, and then choose to buy from us to keep a local store here rather than buying from a online big box store and then finding out returns are hard, nobody knows how to use it, they don't know how to take it, they're not getting the results they want.
Right.
So somehow to educate people to buy local, I think, is our biggest challenge.
absolutely, and that's exactly right. I think you're not going to get the community experience that you have here online. You're not going to be connected to the people who you're buying things from. You're not going to be connected to the people who are making the salsa or growing the produce,
Right.
Or making the lotion that you're putting on your skin.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's really important. It's really valuable to me.
Yeah.
When I go online, it's very impersonal. It's very disconnected.
Sure.
I can get something for maybe a better value, but is it really better for me in the long run? Is it really better for my community in the long run?
Right. Well, and go ahead.
We all shop online. I shop online if I can't find it here. But I like to go to Bi-Mart. I liked going to JCPenney's, but they're no longer going to be here. And part of that is because a lot of people buy online.
Yeah.
A lot of these great big stores are going under because people are shopping online.
And we're never going to be able to stop that. I mean,
No.
that's great, and it's the improvement of our business systems and technology. But in order to stay relevant, we got to continue to offer the value of community. We got to continue to offer the value of fresh food,
Yeah.
healthy local products.
Right. Well, and I think the biggest thing from a customer standpoint is, if I have a particular health issue, or whatever the case might be, I mean, I can come in and I can find you or find one of your employees and say, man, I'm having these symptoms, and my doctor said I need more iron, or whatever the case might be. And rather than doing a whole bunch of Google research that is hard to sort through, I can ask one person, and they can give me an answer.
Absolutely.
And we usually can share with them of the different brands,
Right.
which one seems to be helping the most people.
Right.
Everyone's body chemistry is different. It doesn't always work the same. But we've been here long enough to be able to help people know what's going to work and what's not going to work.
Right.
And then have that personal touch. But there are times when people come in and they take a look at our products and we spend 20 or 30 minutes with them and then they go buy it online. That is disheartening.
Yeah. And that's,
But it's going to be that way.
Yeah.
If they can save $1, they're going to save $1.
Right.
But the sad thing about that is one day they may walk down the street and Nature's Pantry is no longer here.
Yeah.
That would be sad.
Well, I think what I've learned about buying local is that sometimes even if I spend a little bit more, it's worth it to me to be able to hand that extra money to somebody that is a part of my community. And then I hope that they come and buy from me.
Right.
You know, and so, by us sharing the resources
Yeah.
with each other, it keeps us all thriving.
And that's what we do here. If we don't have it, we'll tell people, you know, go over to Troy at Marketplace or go over to Red Cross Drug
Yeah.
or go to Spring next door.
Yeah.
And we want people buying from these local little shops. If we don't have it, we like to send them to another local
Right.
shop.
Yeah.
Harvard Business School did a study recently where they found that communities with many small, locally owned businesses are thriving and doing much better than communities with a few large corporate companies.
Well, we could talk about this for a long time,
Right.
and we're all on the same side of.
Sure.
But that is a
shopping
big
local.
challenge
It
of
is.
Nature's Pantry, is
It is.
buying
Yes.
online. Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for sticking in here. Thank
Yeah.
you, Linda, and Dennis is not here right now, but thank you guys for investing in the community over a long period of time.
We love our employees, we love our customers, we love our community, so that we're hoping shows in the products that we
Yeah.
sell. Yeah.
Well, and what a beautiful store, and
this-
thank you, Blake.
Thank you very much for interviewing.
Yes.
The service
Thank
part
you
of
for coming.
what we do is threefold. It's our team, we want to serve our team, we want to serve our customers and our community.
Yeah,
All right. Well,
that's our goal.
Thank you so much.
yeah,
Thank
thanks
you.
so much.
Thank you.
And it's Linda Clayville and
Blake
Blake
Bars.
Bars. Yeah.
Drink Club, thank you so
yeah,
much.
Thanks, you guys. And
Thank
this
you.
is this. I forgot to introduce it, but we're going to do more of these stand-up interviews, and hope that you guys enjoy them.
Yes.
And we'll see you next time.